The world outside is white and still. A deep snow covers everything. Inside, a family huddles together. The power went out hours ago. The electric heater is silent. The furnace won't start. The house, once warm, is growing cold. Every minute, more warmth escapes. Their home is a beautiful box, but it cannot hold heat. It depends completely on electricity. This scene is becoming more common. Modern houses are built to look good and go up fast, not to protect us when things go wrong. It's like trying to keep water in a sieve. The heat is always leaking away. In a world of uncertainty, that's a dangerous thing to forget. 2,000 years ago, on a snowy night in Britain, a Roman villa glowed with warmth. Outside, the wind howled. Inside, people walked barefoot on heated mosaic floors. No noisy heaters, just brilliant engineering, the hypocaust. Their homes stored heat, staying warm for days after the fire went out. The villa was a thermal battery, holding warmth deep within its walls and floors. The Romans knew a home should be a reservoir of warmth, not just a shelter. We once knew how to build homes that truly protect us. How did the Romans do it? Their system was called the hypocaust, literally, fire beneath. Outside the living area, a furnace burned wood day and night. Hot air and smoke from the furnace flowed into a space beneath the floor, raised on brick pillars. The hot gases circulated under thick tile and concrete floors, slowly heating the mass above. It took hours to warm up, but once hot, the floor stayed warm for days. The heat radiated gently into the room. No drafts, no hot spots, just steady comfort. After passing under the floor, the cooler smoke was channeled through hollow tiles in the walls, heating them too. The entire room, floor and walls, became a giant radiator. The Romans turned the structure of their home into the heating system itself. It was a brilliant integration of architecture and engineering. The result, a comfortable, resilient living space. The hypocaust was more than a heater. It was a lesson in working with nature. The Romans mastered the art of storing and releasing warmth. The key to the hypocaust's success is thermal mass, the ability of a material to absorb, store, and release heat. Imagine a large stone in the sun. It soaks up heat all day, then stays warm long after sunset. Stone, concrete, brick, and tile have high thermal mass. They're dense and heavy. The Roman villa was built with high-mass materials. Its floors and walls acted like a battery for heat. The hypocaust charged this battery slowly, feeding heat into the structure for hours. It's a deeper, more lasting comfort. The lesson is simple. A home should be a battery for heat, not just a box for air. The Romans' wisdom lived on after their empire fell. Medieval castles and monasteries used thick stone walls and floors as thermal batteries. Huge fireplaces poured heat into the stone, which absorbed it slowly. Once warm, the stone radiated heat back for hours, even after the fire died down. Some advanced designs used underground chambers filled with stones. Fires heated the stones, and later air was circulated through the hot chamber to warm the rooms above. These stone batteries could provide gentle heat for days after a single intense fire. This meant less fuel, safer living, and more stable comfort. The principle was the same: use mass to store heat, then release it slowly. Medieval builders worked with nature, not against it. Their homes were partners in survival. The lesson endured for centuries. We can still learn from it today. So, why did we abandon these methods? The Industrial Revolution changed everything. Cheap fossil fuels and electricity made energy feel limitless. We stopped worrying about conserving heat. We could just make more, instantly. Speed and cost became the focus. Lightweight materials like wood and drywall replaced stone and masonry. These materials are fast and cheap, but have almost no thermal mass. Our homes became shells, not batteries. Insulation became the main strategy. It slows heat loss, but doesn't store heat. A well-insulated, low-mass house is like a thermos. It keeps heat in for a while, but eventually goes cold. The result? Homes that need constant energy to stay warm. When the power goes out, they cool rapidly. We traded resilience for convenience. Our homes are no longer passive partners in warmth. They're active, energy-hungry systems that fail when the grid fails. In our quest for speed and efficiency, we designed out resilience. We forgot that a home should keep us safe, even when the world outside doesn't cooperate. It's time to remember what we lost. Ancient wisdom isn't lost forever. Today, builders are reviving old principles for modern times. Enter the rocket mass heater, a super-efficient wood stove combined with a massive thermal bench. It burns wood so completely there's almost no smoke, just a bit of steam and CO2. The J-shaped combustion chamber creates intense heat, burning all the fuel and smoke. Instead of sending hot exhaust up a chimney, the heater channels it through a long pipe inside a heavy bench made of cob or masonry. The bench absorbs the heat, then radiates it for 12 to 24 hours after the fire is out. You only need a small fire to charge this thermal battery. The result? A warm place to sit, a cosy home, and almost no pollution. The rocket mass heater combines modern efficiency with ancient thermal mass. It's a perfect example of updating old ideas for today's needs. Less fuel, more comfort, greater resilience. The past and future meet in a bench that remembers the heat. Another modern solution inspired by the Romans is the hydronic radiant floor. Instead of hot air, it uses hot water running through tubes embedded in a concrete slab. The concrete acts as a massive heat battery, just like the Roman floors. Hot water, heated by a boiler or solar panels, circulates through the tubes, gently warming the slab. The floor radiates steady, silent warmth upward. The temperature can be precisely controlled, making it efficient and comfortable. The thermal mass smooths out temperature swings, so the boiler doesn't run constantly. If the power goes out, the floor stays warm for hours. This system is a direct descendant of the Hippocaust, updated for today. It proves that a home structure can, and should, be part of the heating system. Build with mass, and your home becomes a battery for heat. The wisdom of the past made modern. We began in a cold, powerless house. We travelled to warm Roman villas and sturdy castles, their secret thermal mass, homes that store heat and release it slowly. Today, our climate is changing, and our energy systems are fragile. We must relearn this ancient wisdom. A house shouldn't be an appliance that fails when unplugged. It should be a passive survival shelter. Whether through concrete floors, rocket mass heaters, or radiant systems, the goal is the same: build with mass. Ask, where does the heat go when the heater turns off? Is it stored in the bones of the house? A home with high thermal mass is safer, more comfortable, and more efficient. It keeps you warm through storms and outages. It works with nature, not against it. The knowledge of our ancestors is a survival guide for the future. Build a home that stores energy, a home that remembers the heat. In uncertain times, this ancient wisdom is the key to safe, resilient, and sustainable homes. Before you go, if you enjoyed these survival secrets, subscribe for more ancient wisdom and modern hacks. Hit the bell so you never miss a video on how to make your home safer, smarter, and more resilient. Join our community and be ready for whatever the future brings. Tap subscribe now. Animation. A dynamic subscribe button slides in from the side, pulsing with motion. Icons of ancient Roman villas, castles, and modern homes orbit around it. A bell icon rings, and the words "Subscribe for more wisdom" appear with a cheerful pop.